Okay.
Hello, people who will be viewing this. Sorry I haven't done
a
a video in a while.
As
As
always,
always,
I'm
I'm
Liam.
Liam.
We're
We are
of
of
course
course joined by
Caitlin
Caitlin
slash
slash
Luciana
Luciana
slash slash
slash
whatever
whatever
I
I
call
call
her
her
at
at
the
the
time.
time.
Then
Then
we're
Whatever name.
yeah.
And
And
then
then
we're
we're
of
of
course
course joined by
our
our
lovely
lovely
DM
DM
Artemis.
Artemis.
Hello.
So,
So,
Sir
Sir
Oof
Oof
is
is
sadly
sadly not joining us today
for
for
unknown
unknown
reasons at
reasons
the
at the
moment.
moment.
So,
So,
what
what
happened
happened
last
last
time?
time?
It's
'Cause
been
it's been
like
like
3 weeks, I
weeks, I
believe,
believe,
or
or
no, 2
2
weeks.
weeks.
It's
It's been a while.
It has. And I forgot to open the thing. I think someone just opened a window in another room and it scared me. The windows in this house, like, scrape against their frames because they weren't open, because, like, none of them were opened for several years. So, they make a really loud noise.
See,
See, what episode of this D&D campaign is
It's
it's episode
5?
5? Maybe?
Uh,
No, it's
it's
episode
episode
6.
6.
I'm on
think it should be
phase 2! Let's
it's-
go!
It's
It's
episode
episode
6.
6.
that is what I thought. So last time, you crossed paths with a chimera, then you crossed a strange living chasm, and climbed a glass cliff before entering the glass and meeting NATA and NACA, and L.L.G reached some interesting conclusions on things they've been looking into.
I
I
gained
named
a
a
cat.
cat.
You did do that, didn't you?
Yes,
I
I
know
know
a
a
cat.
cat.
Who
Who
is
is
named
named
Jellybean.
Jellybean.
I have too many songs stuck in my head, and they're all just blending together.
Yeah. So,
yeah,
I have Jellybean the cat.
Stella.
Threw it.
Yeah,
Stella
St-
threw the cat.
Yeah,
Yes, Stella threw Jellybean
and
does not like Jellybean.
Don't worry, they're okay.
Yes.
They
They
can
can teleport.
Probably.
Jellybean can teleport around me. So Jellybean is okay.
Yeah.
Too deadly being is okay. Thanks. Call subtitles.
Okay,
I have to turn off the subtitles. Okay.
That is
That
not
is
at all what I said. Okay. So, shall we begin?
Sure.
It's
It's
just
just so long I don't know how to start this again.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
What
do we do now?
I don't know.
So, I would like to remind you, I don't believe that you have slept since you finished making your way across this magical blasted wasteland.
Oh, yeah, can we see if we can find a place where we can sleep safely and...
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say something. Okay, by the way, at this point, whenever I'm just singing off on my own in the background, because we're just gonna say that's exactly what Stella's doing, because that's her character.
That
That
sounds
sounds
like what your character would do.
Yeah. We're not gonna question the lyrics I sing, because Stella's the type of person not think about the lyrics until she's singing them, and then just have like 20 people staring at her with visible concern.
That's
That's
already
what
Luna
Luna
does.
does.
That's what I do. I will be sitting there not thinking about the lyrics to a song, and then I'm singing them, and then I realize as I'm singing them what they're about, and then I get it stuck in my head and I can't stop myself.
Okay.
I've gotten so many awful songs stuck in my head and then being singing them later and trying not to sing the lyrics because of how awful some of them are.
Okay.
Like,
So
people talk about rappers having bad lyrics. You haven't met Vocaloid. It's
My
very
lifelong
hard to
dream
beat
to meet
Vocaloid.
Vocaloid.
I need 2 more differences between maps and Earth. I came up with one. I'm not very smart. I'm gonna just pull up both the websites and just
figure stuff out.
wait. Earth has tiny bit better graphics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
can we ask like what are the robot people who is not Stella?
for
For if there's any place that we could possibly rest.
Why do I press shift?
Okay, we'll say taming, just says, this room that you're in right now is probably the best you can find around here.
Okay.
And just gestures to the first room you descended the glass stairs into.
Okay.
Luna's going to find a corner in that room and just take a nap. Or take a long rest there.
Okay. So Luna just walks over to a corner and just collapses.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
So
I guess Stella will also go to a corner and just kind of sit down and quote unquote sleep.
Okay.
So after 8 hours.
Before 8 hours, actually. In Stella sees in her mind this symbol. It's a circle. Points, not really, lines extending from the outsides of the top, bottom, left, and right of it, with the top, bottom, and right lines extending into the circle and meeting in the center. The left one not doing so. I'm sending it to you.
Okay.
And,
That's I'm better with pictures. I was imagining a peace sign with more flair.
Epic peace sign.
You said a circle, and my immediate thought was the marble hornet
it's a
symbol
peace sign
an
with
X in it.
sunglasses.
Yeah. A peace sign, but extra steps.
Okay.
It's just a peace sign with sunglasses. You, as you're resting, you see that, and you hear the words, "Oh, it's another one." And you see in another corner of the room, you see Luna disappears, and then you see the rest of the room disappear from around you.
Oh man,
And,
that's fantastic. Great news.
And you are rendered utterly unconscious for some amount of time you don't really know. Before, at the end of your rest, both of you wake up in what looks like some kind of forest.
So are we together in this essentially dream
I
forest?
guess an operator removed us from the server.
I didn't hear what Artemis said, if he said yes or no.
You are in the same place.
Oh, okay, so we see each other.
Well,
At least we're not alone.
Luna's just gonna say, where the heck are we? And is Jellybean with me? Is my friend?
Yes.
My.
It is basically connected to you.
Ugh. That was not directed at either of you. That was an ugh for me having two computers open and them not being connected in any way. And using the wrong mouse.
So, is there like any sort of light or anything that we can see, any sort of direction of which way to possibly go?
There's not any particular light. I mean, it's currently the morning, so it's daylight. You see the several trees around you. You're in a bit of a clearing. And you see, through the tree line, you see some trees a little bit away, but not too far. Some of them start to suddenly, the leaves of them start to suddenly be coated with snow, and then instantly melt back to how they were. This freezing is coming toward you.
Okay. Luna's just going to just like look, try to see if she can figure out what is happening over there.
Okay, and make a perception check.
Perception, I am decent-ish at these. I rolled a 5.
So that's your passive?
Passive is 13.
Can I try and see if I can see what's going on?
Case,
or wait, can stuff be seen?
Luna can see stuff.
Okay.
You also make your check, unless your passive is 13 or higher.
It is not. But I got a 14 on my perception check.
Okay. Both of you see a humanoid figure walking through this forest toward you. They look like an elf, but exaggerated. Their ears are much longer, and they have pale blue skin, dark blue hair, and they look very, very upset. Just sad, generally. And they are walking toward you.
Man, you look kind of depressed.
The trees
You
around
good?
them are freezing. As they step out of the tree line, they say, that's why you're here. This is something I've done from time to time, too, when I felt a bit down like this. Have you heard of Philonis before?
Have I?
Have we?
You can make Arcana checks. Stella would have advantage on this.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 14.
Okay. Luna is familiar with. Oh, this is sort of ironic, maybe. Luna is familiar with the word Thilonis being associated in some way with one of the 12 moons. It's not the name of that moon, but people say that it's connected in some way. You don't know what Thilonis is, though.
Luna's just to say, I know it has something to do with the moon.
Stella knows that Thilonis is one of the planes of existence connected to Eberron. It is the source of fey magic and stories.
Isn't it like a plane? Isn't that like a plane of existence, my dude? Is that like where you're from or something?
It's where we are.
Oh. Why?
And because frankly, a lot of us here tend to enjoy seeing mortals and how they react to this environment.
But we're just a bunch of losers.
Yes, but there are some, such as yourself, who are easier to bring through than anyone of note.
I guess makes sense. So are you just gonna abandon us here?
No, well, I'll explain what the deal is with Philonis, as some would say. So Philonis, as many of the other planes, has distinct layers. Each of these tells its own story. And until I am either satisfied and happy or bored of this, I'm going to be sending you to different layers to see what you do in the places of characters from these stories. And they just turn around and start walking back into the tree line.
Wait, so we basically just got isekai? Awesome!
Okay, I don't know what that means.
I want to be a villainess! Put me in the role of a villainess! Please! Oh, this is gonna end so horribly.
No, I have to agree with Caitlin. Yeah, this is gonna end terribly. I don't see any positive outcome for our characters in this.
No, this is gonna end terribly for everyone else. You think I'm gonna go along with the storyline?
Yeah, that's why it's gonna end terribly. Because either you're just gonna go off the storyline, and
of course I am.
And Luna's just gonna probably get ticked off at somebody and end up punching them in the face.
I want to be a main character.
After a few moments after this elf has walked back off into the forest, a human, pale skin and dark hair, with this mark clearly displayed on their hand, starts running out of the forest. with a purse full of different clearly visible pieces of paper within envelopes, and they just pull one out and hand it to you, and just turn around and start running back.
I suppose we open it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's in a language that I don't believe either of you speak, but for some reason, the presence of this plane of existence itself seems to fix this language into your minds, and you read, this land has been overtaken by someone wielding a terrible weapon.
So we just gotta get this weapon.
We need to raise a rebellion.
Okay.
You have been told that this is where the stories told on the material plane originate. You can make a history check.
Can?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
History. I rolled an unnatural 20, 19 plus 1.
Let me try and see if I can remember too. I'll probably do horribly. Yeah, I got a nat one.
Okay.
I guessed it. I guessed I would do horribly. Oh, I knew it was literally just missing some light.
Luna has heard a story before of there was a tyrant ruling over a land before some great hero came up and just rose up, defeated this tyrant without actually killing them, rather forcing them into surrender, and took the powerful weapon the tyrant was using. Before long, this hero themselves started to mirror the tyrant's actions before word was sent to a group of outsiders from this land who went in and took the weapon from what had been the hero.
Okay, so it seems like the problem is the weapon.
Yes. And I'm guessing in this story we're the outsiders.
Yeah. I guess we should probably try and destroy the weapon, not just take it.
Put it in a stone. We should just put it in a stone so that only the war that can take it out.
Well, it depends on what type of weapon it is.
Yeah. Okay, let's go figure it.
If it's a sword or something like that, I guess we can do that. But if it's not,
If
we
it's
can destroy it.
No. Okay, let's see. So we stole all our items, correct?
You do, yes.
Okay. I guess we just go. Is there any sort of like town or road that we could possibly see?
As you begin looking for one, you do see a road which you are certain was not there before.
Stella, let's go that way.
Epic.
Okay. Before long, you come across this wide open city of stone buildings, generally pretty small, but simple and effective. the few people you can see running from place to place seem rather frightened of just in general.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Not necessarily of you, though.
So
So
is there like a
so can we see like a castle or
You can at the
that's
center of this wide open area.
I guess the castle's the best place to start looking, Stella?
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. To the palace.
Okay. So you just start passing through the town, or city is the word for that, and begin to approach the castle. There are people standing outside as though they were guards, but they do not stop you at all as you try to pass by them.
Okay.
Okay.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah,
I would have to.
I have to agree with that.
That is weird.
Ah, sort of. Is this part of the script?
Because of how high Luna's history roll was, she's aware that generally the people who came to depose the tyrant, both times the lower class citizens of the area supported them in the hopes that they would be able to depose the tyrants.
Alright, so I guess we're just marching directly up there.
Yeah. It might go fine.
Yeah, I think it'll go good. I mean, what have we got to lose?
Our
Our lives.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know what happens
Stella's
today.
not that depressing. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say what I was going to. If it were anyone else, I would. But Stella's not that kind of person.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Onward!
Entering this building, you remember, as you are walking toward the door, you don't remember any particular details on what the inside of the castle was like, other than just that the tyrant had been within the place. And so as you are wondering how you're going to navigate through the area as you step through into the castle, you find that this plane manifests stories in a very simplistic way, which is to say, there's not any complex internal structure. It's just a wide open room with what looks to be a human with a greatsword standing in the center of it.
Final boss!
They're just gonna say hello.
Why would you give such a simplistic greeting? Hey, you! We're here to take you down! Because that's what we were told to do.
He just turns his head. And how did you get here?
What do you mean? We walked through the front door.
Yeah, through the door.
And the guards?
What do you mean? They let us in.
Yeah.
Because you're a trash human being and they decided that they wanted us to take care of you. Because we're clearly superior.
suppose I'll have to deal with them next.
What? You think we're gonna be an easy peasy challenge? We're the protagonists. We can't lose.
Firebolt.
Okay, make an attack roll and then roll initiative.
7.
7? Okay, he just raises the sword and cuts through the fire in midair, in the process.
Okay, so we now roll initiative.
Yeah.
I rolled a 12.
I rolled 17.
Okay, so first it is Stella's turn.
Yay. Alright. I'm gonna. What am I? I'm gonna use Shatter.
Okay. That is a Constitution save.
Wait. I don't know what the damage is.
Okay, that's... Shatter is 3d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
The Constitution. The save was a 16.
That succeeds, so that's 7 damage. Alright, that's all I can do. Wait, I can move. Where am I in relation to this person?
Hold on. I lost the little blue piece of paper, so I just... This is you.
Okay. You know what? I'm good with that positioning. I don't want to move. That's all I'm doing.
And now it's Luna's turn.
Okay. It's my turn. Goody. How far away is he?
About 35 feet.
35 feet. Okay. Could I do Firebolt, Act Surge, Firebolt?
You could.
Firebolt, Act Surge, Firebolt.
Okay.
First Firebolt. 9. Second Firebolt. 13.
Okay. The first one, he holds up the sword and the fire just courses around the sides of it. And the second one, as he begins to, as you found that the things in this environment tend to do, the very nature of him seems to change as he gets into combat. You realize suddenly that he's wearing full plate armor against which your second bolt of fire harmlessly disperses.
Oh, he's wearing plate armor, is he?
Mm-hmm.
The way you said that. The way you said that makes it sound like you have a plan.
Your slight Stella, as you As Luna is slightly frustrated, you feel just this slight wave of heat from your left, because she's standing to your left. Now it is his turn. And he is going to run forward 30 feet and make a downward swing toward Luna with his greatsword, that's a natural 1.
Luna just like sidesteps.
He's slightly disoriented by this heat from Luna's frustration, and just like fumbles as he like readjusts his footing as the blade is already halfway down, and so it doesn't even make contact with the ground or anything. It just loses all momentum, and it is Stella's turn.
All right. So, can I use Thunder Wave without hitting Luna?
I think that's a 15-foot cube, so yes.
Yay, okay. Then I'm gonna do that. I don't remember the damage for that one. I have a really bad memory.
It's 2d8.
Okay.
Which is halved if he rolls a high save like an 18.
Yeah, so that's 4 damage. That didn't do much. Wait, but I can inspire my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And give you those 5 extra hit points. Can I use it on myself?
I will see.
I don't think it was able to be used on yourself.
Otherwise, I would have used it on myself a lot.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I feel like I doubt it.
A lot of this stuff I have found can be used on myself, but maybe not this particular thing. Okay, so the way that this ability is phrased, I'm not going to allow it to be used on yourself. It's technically, it does not specifically exclude yourself, which a lot of things do, but this is it's as a bonus action you can expend 1 use of your bardic inspiration to grant yourself a wondrous appearance, which is using magic. You're basically enhancing your own appearance using magic to inspire your allies to be able to move and stuff.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, that makes sense. I figured I couldn't.
Okay, so I can. So how far away is this guy from me?
5 feet.
Can I basically go to the other side of him since this will not encourage an attack of opportunity?
Sure.
Or in a place where I could have an advantage on the hit before where Stella is?
Sure. I'm considering not using flanking rules anymore starting soon, but for now, and since you didn't have any advanced knowledge of that, yeah.
Okay.
So if that is the end of Stella's turn, then now it is Luna's turn.
Okay. My turn. Well, I have two options. I can either use Shocking Grasp or Burning Hands.
I was about to say why not use them both, but you can't.
No.
That's not allowed.
One of them's an 11 dexterity save, the other one's a hit. I'm going to do Shocking Grasp.
Okay, so you do have advantage on the attack roll.
That is good.
I think you would have advantage anyway since he's wearing metal armor.
So I don't get double advantage?
No, you do not.
Darn it, does a 9 hit?
9 does not.
So
As he just as he just leans forward away from you. And is that the end of your turn?
See, bonus action. No, because I don't believe I can use two-weapon fighting.
No, you cannot. So after he leans away from Luna to avoid her hand, which is full of lightning currently, he leans forward and adds momentum to his swing against Stella, which is 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That's... that is 15 points of slashing damage. And he hits you in the leg very hard. This you feel, in addition to the pain of being slashed in the leg, just this weird tingling sensation as the root-like muscles that you have as a Warforged-like being are somewhat exposed.
Oh, gosh.
And now it's your turn.
I'm not very happy about that. But I also need to heal myself. So yeah, I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on myself. What's that do again? I'm like super annoying about this.
It's your charisma modifier plus an amount of d8s equal to the spell's level.
Okay. I'm gonna use it as first level just because I don't want to use my last second level spell slot. Okay. You know what? That's better than it was. That's at least something.
So
I just got a notification. It just says some slaying with my afternoon tea.
What?
Yeah, she's hacking and slashing with some afternoon tea.
That sounds epic.
Slaying. I thought you said slang.
No, slaying.
That sounds epic. Who are they murdering? With the P.
Well, I mean, she's technically the Grim Reaper's apprentice, so people.
Okay, what is this on?
It's Hololive Calliope Mori. Her story is she's the Grim Reaper's apprentice. She sings a bunch of songs about killing people. She's the one that's the that I sing all the time.
Oh. Okay.
The Gomen Chidasiri Masagashi Nedekusai. That's her song.
Oh, okay.
She raps.
Okay. Back on topic. So whose turn is it? Whose turn is it now?
Okay, so as Stella creates these bizarre noises that are able to assist herself in her recovery, and the thin steel plating on the outside of her shin just starts to pull itself back together. It's Luna's turn.
Burning hands.
Dude, that hurt like a butt cheek on a stick.
11 dexterity save.
Hold on. I would like to demonstrate something to you.
No.
The area of effect of Burning Hands is a cone.
It
It
is?
is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, never
never
mind.
mind.
15-foot cone.
Oh, it
Oh,
is.
it is.
Never
Never
mind.
mind.
A shocking grasp.
Okay.
Yeah, leave poor Stella alone.
16.
16.
And
And
I
I
had
have
advantage
advantage
on
on
that
that
as
as
well.
well.
But
But
I
I
didn't
didn't
use the
use the
advantage
advantage
to get a
to get a
16.
16.
Okay, if you didn't,
Oh, do I
Oh,
need
do I
to
need to
roll?
roll?
yeah,
Yeah.
you. And you could choose to be like missing.
18.
18.
Okay, 18. As you manage to, as he is trying to watch for more obviously hostile motions, you are able to just duck down and lunge forward, speaking these forbidden secret words and causing dark lightning to spring from your hand and course through his plate armor. Roll your damage.
I
I
rolled a
rolled a
1.
1.
Man. What luck.
I
I
finally
finally
get a hit, and I
and
do
I
the
do the
lowest
lowest
possible
possible
damage.
damage.
Okay, so as he stands over you, you like effectively kneeling on one leg, just to get this reach. He winces slightly, but then just looks down at you and swings his sword downward. That is a natural 20.
Oh, man.
Oof.
Are we the protagonists? Aren't we supposed to win?
We're
We're
supposed to
supposed to
attempt
attempt
to.
to.
I just thought of something. First off, we need to figure out, is this sword the weapon, or is the weapon somewhere else?
That is 22 slashing damage.
How much?
22. If Stella is wondering if the sword is the weapon, if she's just wondering it to herself, you can make a perception check. And if she's asking out loud, then Luna can as well.
You know, I'm gonna ask this out loud.
So
we
we
both
make a
perception check?
Um,
13.
16.
Mine goes to 13
because I rolled below my passive.
Okay. Stella is able to tell. There is some kind of something going on with this sword. No normal weapon could hurt that much.
Alright, I have a plan.
Okay. By the way,
I'm
at
at
like 8.
You're at like 8.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm also at 8, actually.
And it is your turn.
My turn?
Wait, no,
Wait, no,
heal
heal
yourself.
yourself. I got a way that I can give you a little bit more hit
No, no,
points.
no, 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 no. How strong is Luna?
Do you
Do you
want
want
strength or...
Strength-wise, I'm at a
13.
13.
Oh gosh. Okay, you're better than Stella. You know what? I'm gonna try this anyway. This is gonna end up horribly. I'm gonna roll horribly. I want to try to wrestle the sword out of this guy's hands.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Okay. I got
Wait, no, that's it. Nope, I'm wrong. It's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's a 16. Either way.
Okay. That is double his. So.
Oh, I roll again? I'm confused. What?
You would have advantage on this.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
That's a 6, so 16.
Okay.
Wait, do I add anything to the 16?
If you want, this can be an unarmed strike or an attack with any weapon that you have.
I actually have a rapier because it said I could choose a weapon. I was like, that's a cool weapon. So, I add like proficiency to that, right?
Mm-hmm. With a
Alright, so
rapier,
that's an 18.
with a rapier, you add your proficiency and dexterity, or strength, whichever you choose.
So then that's an unnatural 20.
Okay. So, yeah, 20 is definitely a bit higher than 8. So, you are able to. So you just stab at. Near the base of the blade, and just use leverage to just pry it out of his grasp.
Yes! The new weapon is mine! I probably can't use it, but
That's
can I run away?
If you want to, you can pick it up and run.
Yeah, I'm picking it up and running.
Okay.
Bye, Luna, you can deal with this guy, right? It should be much easier.
He once the weapon is out of his hands, Luna would notice, since Stella is currently running away. Luna would notice that this guy just looks towards Stella as she's running, and then after a moment, just his back arches and he falls over backward. He is foaming at the mouth.
Oh.
Can I just like poke him a few times? Like, is there like any random sort of stick in the room?
Is there a stick in the room?
Any sort of like stick-like object?
You have a couple of weapons that could fit that.
I'm basically just gonna do like that, like how like, people poke somebody who's unconscious with a stick.
Okay.
Just to check if he's alive.
He does seem to still be breathing.
See, I'm gonna take some of my rope and tie him. Is there like a pillar that I could possibly tie him to?
There is what looks like it would be a throne.
Can I tie him to the throne?
Mm-hmm.
Do I need to roll anything to make sure it's a good knot?
Make an intelligence check. If you're proficient with sleight of hand, you're proficient with this.
I am not proficient with sleight of hand. So what do I have to roll?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. I rolled an 8.
Okay.
Also, what is the Eldritch Knight's spellcasting modifier?
Spellcasting, that is intelligence.
Okay, I'm gonna have to up intelligence. No. I kind of need that.
Yes. I honestly, Stella probably didn't go far. She probably just ran out of the room, is waiting.
After
ran out of the room, turned the corner, and waited.
After I type this person up, I'm gonna go to Stella and ask if I can basically see the sword.
Be careful. I think this sword is making people evil.
Can I basically use my whip to kind of like do like a loop thing with my whip to, like, so I can secure it with like the end of it and just drag it behind us?
Yes.
Hold on, someone knocked on my door.
Yeah.
I am big brain here.
Yes. I drew a thing. I'm making it look pretty. One sec.
Okay, what did you draw?
I'm drawing it. I told you I'm drawing a thing. I'm sending it. I was making my picture of my picture look pretty before sending it.
Could you draw like a picture of like just Luna dragging the sword behind her with the whip?
Yeah. Can you send me the picture of Luna again?
Yes, I will send the picture of Luna. Just.
Dude, I really want Stella to be able to play a villain. That would be fantastic.
If you end up
absolutely horrible for everyone.
If you become the villain, that would be just terrible.
It would be hilarious.
Here's Luna.
Okay. Luna. Perfect. Okay, I can draw that. How tall is Luna?
Luna is see. Luna's 5'8".
Oh yeah, that's quite a bit taller than Luna's 5'4".
You mean Stella?
Yeah, their names are so similar, man.
They're both somewhat having to do with like celestial bodies.
Yeah, it's very ironic.
Yours is stars. I am the moon.
Yeah.
Which is typically more related to ice, and I'm a fire person.
Yeah, that's really funny. I'm a star.
Yeah.
I'm using the double meaning of that.
Yeah. The only thing that my character has that could be related to ice is my character has blue eyes.
Yeah, but that's hidden behind the glasses.
Which are slightly shaded blue.
Oh, I saw them as purple.
They're purplish bluish.
Yeah. Did you draw that?
Yes, I did.
Did you use like a base or something?
I found an anime character that I just edited. Then I basically traced them. Then I just edited like the shape of the body and stuff.
That's cool. I've done that with Danganronpa sprites before.
Yeah, I used. I believe I still have a picture. I believe I have a picture of the actual character I used for the base. They're very similar. I used basically the same outfit though. I just changed the colors.
I drew. So you know Danganronpa.
I know a little.
The game I really like. I drew my
Yes.
D&D characters as Danganronpa characters, like all of them, all 6. I love them all.
What was just sent in the chat?
I sent it to you, just you, because I've already sent it to like Artemis. I'm sending who they are in order, like the Danganronpa character that they are in order.
This should be on my desktop actually. Desktop.
I sent some of them have actual sprites that I base them off. Some of them don't. I'll tell you the characters when you see it. We mean it duly, 'cause it's our duty to salute your beauty.
So then I'm just gonna go.
It's just Hangouts.
No, I have to make this a PNG.
Why?
Because I use something that doesn't turn the pictures into PNGs whenever I save them. I have to export them
Why
out
do you
as
have to save them?
Because otherwise they'll get deleted on accident. I've done it before.
Okay. But Hangouts doesn't let you delete messages.
Oh no, I'm not talking about Hangouts. I don't have this. I didn't have this picture on Hangouts.
Why not?
Because I didn't for some reason. I had it on my phone for Hangout, but my phone's kind of not working anymore.
Oh, wait. I think we're talking about 2 separate things. I'm talking about the pictures I sent you. Can you see them?
Sure. One second, legit. We just there. That's who I used.
I can see it. All right. The ones I sent you are my D&D characters as Danganronpa characters. And those are the some of them are based off sprites, some of them aren't. I can run you through the ultimate talents. So for Stella, I picked the ultimate princess
Okay.
because she fits that personality really well.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Then Iris is Hiyoko, who's the ultimate dancer, but Hiyoko's just a bully.
Which
Which one's which?
So in order from top to bottom. So I sent the sprites in order top to bottom that they are left to right.
Okay.
So Sonia's the ultimate princess, and she's Stella. And then Hyoko Sayanji is Iris, who's the ultimate dancer, but she's a bully to like everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So it fits.
Then I'm guessing the next one is your really tall character?
Is Sprite, yeah. And then Ibuki. Ibuki is the ultimate musician. And she's like into rock, and it's so it works.
That is literally perfect.
Yeah. Then Rentaro, he's the ultimate survivor. There's a whole complicated plot thing with that I don't feel like explaining because it would require me explaining the entirety of Danganronpa V3, and I don't want to. Then there's Byakuya Togami. He's the ultimate affluent prodigy. Basically, he's the heir to his household. That's a giant company, and he's super pretentious. So that's Luciana.
I recognize him from like the anime.
Yeah, he's in the anime. And then there's Kokichi Oma. He's the ultimate supreme leader.
I don't recognize him. He's terrifying.
That's Sethan. Yeah, he's from V3. So
his how he looks.
Kyoko and Ibuki are all from the second game. Rantaro and Kokichi are from the third game, and then Byakuya is from the first one.
Yeah. So
I can tell you pretty much everyone's ultimate talent off the top of my head. There's only one who I can't remember their ultimate talent. It's because I hate him so much, but I can tell you kind of what it is. I just can't tell you the proper wording behind it. He's like the ultimate fan artist or something like that. And by fan artist, I don't mean normal fan art.
Oh.
I want to cry. I hate him so much.
Wait, is it the wrong type of fan art or?
It's like hentai.
That type.
Yeah, he sucks because his whole thing is his whole character arc is simping for the ultimate gambler who wants to set people on fire.
I like the gambler person. They sound like
he's pretty great. Her literal, it's really funny because in the class trials she goes, "I'll burn you alive," and then it cuts like 2 minutes later and she's burning at the stake.
That sounds awesome.
By the way, the reason she was like happy with her death, she was like all happy with it, but then a fire truck comes running in, she gets run over by a fire truck. And then she's sad because she wanted to die in an unnormal way because she's not a normal person. She wanted to be all quirky and die by being burned at the stake. But no, she had to die like a normal way, like getting run over by a car.
She got run over by a fire truck while being burned at the stake.
Yes.
That is like the most unusual death I could possibly think of. Or one of.
Well, I mean, someone got shot into space earlier in the game. Junko goes through all the executions. What else is there? Oh. Then there's Leon. He gets shot. So there's like a machine gun and it shoots baseballs at him.
Yeah. So Caitlin, have you seen? You know what Digimon is? You've watched Digimon and stuff.
I've watched Digimon Fusion. I know I'm a disappointment.
Okay. Have you seen? Do you know the pink poop Digimon with the mouse?
Okay, so I heard pink Digimon and my immediate thought was Cutemon.
I mean not pink Digimon. Yeah, golden poop with arms and a mouse that rides on his shoulder.
No?
Okay.
What?
I think I've seen that thing before. In my nightmares.
There we go. One of my favorite things was someone made a mod for vegans in Minecraft where you can eat like leaves and stuff, and it's really funny because the leaves give you like poison effects.
How do I spell failed?
F-A... Never mind, I'm not gonna make that statement. Never mind, because Liam's on here and Liam's gonna hear me and Liam's gonna go and try to find it and I'm gonna be sad.
I believe I spelled failed correctly. Let's see if I can figure out which failed digivolution this is.
We mean Italy, 'cause it's our duty to salute your beauty. Wow!
Okay, literally take this. Okay, yes, I couldn't remember the name of this Digimon, so do you know what I looked up in Google to find it?
What?
Gold Coop Digimon.
Good job.
This is this creature that I was talking about.
There's no denial, you leave us stifled with your radiant smile. Oh.
Yeah, there are things in Digimon called failed evolutions.
Yeah.
This is one of them.
Oh.
It is not. It is probably the second best. The worst looking one is a failed Gatomon evolution.
With your radiant... Oh gosh, that sounds awful.
Yes, it is.
I made a bunch of potions of poison for no reason.
Okay, so shall we get back on topic? Since I believe Artemis is back.
You want me to turn them into splash potions, Liam, and just yeet them at you?
On the server?
Yeah.
No, in real life.
No, I didn't mean
Yeah,
that.
I'll just calmly pull them out of the game.
No, I haven't been on like the server in forever. So.
Yeah. Okay, no, but you're not the worst one. Finnegan frickin' Garrity. Frickin' my stupid frickin' Finnegan he came on like the first day, and then he hasn't been on since. What a frickin' loser.
Okay, so yeah, maybe this weekend I'll come on. If I remember.
Dude, you've literally missed so much. Like, Anna has an entire castle. She's been on here for less time than you. And she's finished her house, which is bigger than yours.
Yes, but I build slowly.
Time, though.
So yeah, back on topic.
She got Java, which is good.
Wait, she finally has Minecraft on the computer now.
Yeah, I said that. How else do you think she joined the server?
So I didn't process that. I didn't process that she was on the server for a full minute. So my mind's just not working currently.
Alright, and now we hatch some chickens and we come back to kill them when they're adults.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay. Back on topic.
So you are...
Yeah.
So you're tying your whip around this sword and you're just gonna walk around pulling it behind you like a wagon?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And if I need to, my familiar cat will help me. Will help by pushing it.
Do you really want your cat touching that thing? It's ruined 2 people's lives now.
I don't know what it ruined. Like a creature made out of magic.
Maybe we should give this a 3rd try. Because I'm sure you've heard. 2 times is a coincidence, 3rd time's a pattern. And we've only gotten 2 sources of evidence.
Okay, if we're gonna give some, we need to give it to somebody who we know for a fact is weak and that we can easily just punch out.
So your cat.
I don't want... Okay, I don't... Something that's not a magical creature.
Maybe we could get one of those guards.
I don't know how that works. They're properly trained. We are not.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's just go get rid of this.
Yeah, I know. I was...
So,
I know.
can Luna, while we're walking, try to figure out a way how to destroy or dispose of magical weapons?
Yeah, make an Arcana check, because you might not exactly be
Nat 20.
familiar. Okay.
Nat 20 plus 1.
Okay. You are able to draw on the magical energy left in your mind by that entity that visited your dreams and taught you to use magic. And you invent scenarios in your own psyche that simulate the destruction of magical weapons. Magical weapons are similar to normal weapons. They're just about twice as durable.
Okay. So if I cast burning hand on this enough time, it'll melt.
Yes, but they would have to be in very rapid succession.
What about if I cast firebolt a lot?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, can I just... Whenever we get into a safe area in the woods, I'm just gonna spam fireball on this until it's a puddle. Actually, no, first I'm gonna dig a little hole to set this in so that the boiling metal will just go into the hole.
Okay, make an intelligence check.
Manberg may be independent, but Manberg will never be free.
15.
Okay, you know that you will probably need some kind of kindling to stay burning the entire time, rather than only having your successive bursts of fire. Like, those will help, but...
I'm gonna ask them if Stella can, if they can get any, if they have any if they have like a tinder box or something. I mean, I have a tinder box. Do you have a tinder box?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna use my tinder box, just the entire tinder box, and then I'm gonna gather more fuel.
Okay.
Light it on fire. In the hole. Put the sword in the fire, then fireball, or not fireball, then firebolt it, and if Stella has any fire spells, if they would like to assist.
I don't think I do.
Okay,
That's my one character who can't commit arson.
Then could you just
really get many fire spells?
Okay, then could you just like keep gathering more wood and just like slowly feeding the fire? So that I can dispose of weapon.
One sec, repeat that on effect with me.
Can you get like some sort? Can you get like more kindling and just start slowly feeding the fire while I'm firebolting it?
Sure, I can do that. Do I need to roll something?
We're in a forest.
You can pretty easily find flammable objects within a forest.
But, like, are they properly flammable? You can't just... It has to be, like... I've made too many fires. I'm too much of a pyromaniac IRL.
Remember that this place is narrative incarnate.
Oh, that's true. We're Mary Sue's. We get plot armor.
So yeah, just put wood in fire, please. Okay, so how long does this take from me firebolting it and it being in a constant fire in a pit or a little hole?
Firebolt is a D10, so...
And I'm also going to cast Burning Hand on it once.
Okay. Probably about an hour.
Okay.
Before it properly melts.
I feel like we need to go out there and make a statement that we successfully defeated the evil guy and there's no longer a super powerful weapon that can corrupt people.
Then can I just basically bury the liquid metal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that I just buried the liquid metal.
Wait, you know what? I'm clearly the best person to make this announcement.
You do that. I'm going to bury the liquid metal.
Alright, you do that. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna go to the center of this city. I'm gonna try to get as many people's attention as I can.
Okay,
I feel like I have an ability for that. Or something.
Maybe you do. You might have a particular ability. I can check.
I don't know. I have a bad memory. I feel like I have something that's related to that. Why do I always find iron? I don't need any more iron. I'm playing Minecraft.
Enthralling performance. You can choose up to your charisma modifier of humanoids within 60 feet of you to charm them if you perform for 1 minute.
Can I do that? I want to hypnotize some people and tell them to go spread the word that I guess is he a king?
He was, yes.
The king is dead.
No, he's not dead.
Well, the king is no longer evil.
He's currently tied to his throat, frothing at the mouth.
Yeah. We should probably send a doctor to him.
Okay, these people that you're able to affect a few people, and they start to go out spreading the word.
And after I bury the liquid metal, can I start making a weapon bond?
You can.
I would like to do that with my short sword.
Okay.
And I can change this weapon bond at any time, correct?
You can. I think you can do the ritual again to break it, and then you can do it again to form a new one.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I spend an hour making a bond with my short sword, which I no longer. After that, I can just basically summon it to my hand. So wait, that means I could throw my short sword at somebody and summon it back to my hand.
Yes, you could do that.
Is it possible to do that with an arrow? Just a single arrow?
No.
Darn it. I can't have infinity. Darn it.
Oh man, infinite ammo.
Yeah.
Darn it, man. That would have been super helpful.
Yeah. So now I'm just gonna have to buy out the entire city stock of arrows again.
Yeah, I guess that's clearly our only option.
Once the two of you meet up again, the entire world around you just kind of stops. This city, you notice that the people stop moving and then disappear.
Yay, we beat it!
And walking forward from the castle is the king.
Man.
I got up to my face wipe, so use that when I move real quick.
Okay.
Oh, Carlin, where's your witness?
I'm all good. I'm listening.
Okay. He walks forward from the castle, and it's almost like a wind drains all the color and shape from his appearance, and his appearance just reforms as what looks kind of like an elf. It's not the same one you had met earlier. It's just someone who just says, "Well done. This has been enjoyable. It's not often that I get to meet mortals who act this out for me. It was very original, to say the least." I've been told about, I've
One
been
sec.
told...
I'll be right back.
So, how have you been today?
Fine. Nothing really noteworthy happens, as with most days. Well, that's what makes the noteworthy things noteworthy.
So under D20, if I roll a 1, that's a 5% chance, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I think for like one aspect of the D&D Digimon thing I'm creating, for the failed evolutions, I think if you're evolving, you're gonna roll a D20. If you get a 1, you end up doing a failed evolution.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Chickens are so dumb. Why won't you freaking grow, you useless pieces of crap?
This is going on YouTube.
I don't care. I'm sure there's people who agree with me that chickens are dumb.
You know, you're probably right.
There's probably like a chicken hate club out there.
Okay, back on topic.
Okay.
You're probably right.
Of course I'm right. I'm me. I can't be wrong.
This being just states, I've been told about how you were sent here. I was asked to send you to a particular other place once you were done here.
Can I be a villainess?
I was given particular instructions. I apologize.
Oh man, it's okay. It's not your fault.
And they just wave their arm, and the ground below your feet just opens up, and you fall.
So, we're not healed or anything, are we?
You are. You gain the benefits of a long rest.
Oh, sweet. That means I get second wind again. I mean, not second wind,
Action surge.
action surge.
That means I get full hit points.
Yes, that too.
You also lose any temporary hit points you had. Which I
Yeah.
don't think you had any.
No, I already lost those with that one hit that I had landed on me. I went from 30 to 8 in a single attack.
Hold on. Okay, so the two of you find yourselves to be in some sort of meadow, spending time with two other people who you feel that you are fairly close with these people, and after a few minutes of just walking around and speaking with each other about seemingly nothing at all, one of these two people who you do not recognize the features of, or name, or any part of them, but you still feel this connection to them. After a moment, they make a misstep, and they look down to their foot, and for a brief moment, as you also look down to their foot, you see that they have been bitten by a snake, and then they fall to the ground dead.
Man, that's a bad snake.
As the other of these people begins attempting to walk away, attempting to run away. The snake runs. Slithers
Running snake.
and leaps and bites them as well, and they also die before the snake enters a hole in the ground.
So I think this is our tragic backstory.
Okay, do we get any sort of envelope?
Do we get
the snake returns from the ground with legs and arms in an envelope now.
No. Okay.
Could I try to recognize the story from that little bit of detail that we've just had?
Yeah, I want to
make a history check.
I got a 9.
14.
14. Okay. There's a story of someone who all you really remember is that their spouse died. Then they went to the plane of the dead and made some kind of a deal with the entity in charge of that plane that they could recover that they could bring their spouse back to life. They had entered this plane through a cave somehow.
Is this Hercules?
Hey, I know this story!
What is the story?
I don't remember exactly how it ends.
I remember how it ends IRL.
What is the story IRL?
Doesn't it, like, the thing is you can't look back at your spouse, and then right before they were, like, this close, and then them not being very smart turns back, and then they're gone forever. I know this story.
Okay, so which character in the story do you think we are?
If I had to guess, we're the ones who have to go down and make a deal to get these people back.
Okay, so do we see any sort of cave?
Not in your immediate surroundings.
Is there like a mountain or something that a cave would be in?
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna head towards the mountain.
Yep.
Okay. As you begin your search for a cave, and the sun begins to set, you eventually do find a cave, and as you're walking deeper and deeper into the cave, you see one of the moons come into the sky, perfectly lining up with the mouth of the cave as you are looking out. The orange-red moon called Aurith shines very vibrantly, unusually so, and you find yourselves in a long, winding cavern, seemingly disconnected from the normal reality.
Perfect!
Filled with the shades of what you assume to be the dead, in various states of blurred decay of their identity.
Stella's just gonna confidently walk down. There's no reason she's confident, she just is.
Lily's gonna just walk behind her, avoiding any sort of direct eye contact with any sort of dead thing. Just trying not to look at it.
Okay.
I think Stella's just gonna slowly start liking this kind of stuff.
Stella's gonna be like Garth's character. They're gonna slowly go crazy.
No, she's just gonna be super cute and stuff, but enjoy the occult. Just, it's okay. We can summon a demon. It's fine.
Summons a music demon.
Stella standing in front of the mirror. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. She's gonna attempt that sometime. We're playing D&D.
Before you can wander too far, you find a tall, looming, humanoid shape creature. Their exact features are shrouded in some kind of mist, but they appear to you as a humanoid shadowed shape about 10 feet tall. And they just speak to you. Why are you here?
Because I have a feeling we're supposed to be.
And your business is with whom?
Whoever runs this place.
It turns toward Luna, at least it seems to.
I'm with her.
It reaches out its arms, takes each of you under one of its arms, and you just disappear into the mist. And you begin to just stumble outward into a chamber full of not of currently decomposing shades, rather of what look like black metal and obsidian statues of people. And there's one creature in there that is not quite the same as these statues, which appears as an elf woman, her face hidden by a cracked alabaster mask, her robes of black feathers trimmed with silver.
Alright.
So Stella, do you want to take the lead on this, or?
Want me to take the lead? Okay, sure. So, there's some people we know, and they kind of died because a snake bit them both. It was very unfortunate, kind of traumatic. Can we get those people back?
I've not been known to be one who particularly entertains this sort of thing generally, but sometimes ruling over exclusively the dead can be boring. What if we make a deal? So you two will walk toward a portal out of this place back to your own world, and those two will walk behind you.
Okay. Feel like there's some sort of other condition that we need to meet. Feel like that's a bit too easy.
So long as you don't see them, you may leave with them.
Alright.
Who's the least impulsive out of the two of us?
Me?
Yeah. Okay. Put a blindfold on me.
Literally just says, so we just say deal, and then it just takes out, do I have anything to use as a blindfold?
I mean, I have ribbons hanging off of my outfit. I can just
Okay.
raise one up and tie it.
Yeah.
No, I'll just use my hair. Her hair's really long. It's not impossible. We're going full The Ring style on this.
Okay. So, do we see the portal that we gotta walk out of?
Mhm. It is. It's past a. It's at the end of a long, winding hallway upward, full of these shades. You you turn back and you see that this isn't the room you were in before. You are now in this hallway, and you look back up toward and then you turn back toward the portal, and you see the creature you had been speaking with before, the Queen of the Dead, standing in front of you. She says, "They're with you now. Leave
Okay.
without looking, and they can leave."
All right.
Okay. So Luna's just gonna like just hold basically Stella's hand, make sure she doesn't
Die. Yeah.
fall.
Stella's
Okay.
too impulsive for this. She's gonna look back.
Okay. As you're walking, Luna, you see one of these shades just running over, trying to grasp at you, just trying to feel the presence of a living person at all. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 17.
17, okay. You briefly hesitate. You feel almost unable to move, but after a moment, you are able to pull yourself away and continue onward, and you hear the footsteps behind you doing the same. This happens another 2 or 3 times. Make another wisdom save.
5.
Okay. You feel yourself unable to tear yourself away from this one person who is. Their features are barely distinguishable. They're very blurred and faded. And you feel this pity, and Stella, you notice that you've just stopped moving at all.
Dude, like, why are we stopping? Can I, like, punch
So
Luna's
am I able to talk?
Yes,
Can I,
you
like,
can.
smack him in his arm?
Can I just wait? So I turned around and looked at the person. Or no? Did I just like basically freeze?
You just froze, and you just froze looking at this random shade you were walking by.
Luna's gonna just say, just give me a second. I'm somewhat frozen at the moment, so just wait a second. So how do I unfreeze?
After a minute, you are able to remind yourself that this person isn't really able to be helped. Make another wisdom saving throw.
16.
Okay. You are able to pull yourself away, and begin walking. But you felt a lot of effort on your part, just sheer force of will. Something that you don't know that just anyone could do. And just like that, you hear the footsteps behind you stop.
So, can Luna basically just say to Stella, wait here for a second? Luna's going to close her eyes and walk back and try to grab the other two and just pull them.
Oh yeah, as long as we don't see them, it's fine.
Remember that this cave was sloping upward. So.
Oh no.
So, you close your eyes and turn and try to grab onto these people. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 21.
Okay. You feel yourself starting to slip, and that you are able to catch yourself. And as each of your arms feels very cold for an instant as you just stumble forward, you realize that the shades of this place aren't exactly physical.
Oh man. Can Stella just say, dude, you coming back?
Can Luna just... would Luna know of a way to get these people to move again?
I think we should just keep walking.
You wouldn't know of anything in particular.
So, could I get like my cat to try to like push one of them?
You are not certain what effect your cat seeing them would have on this deal that you've made.
They said us. They never said anything about a cat.
They never said anything about not your cat either.
Oh, yeah,
this
never mind.
cat is also an extension of you.
Okay, yes, never mind.
It's not worth the risk.
Yes, never mind. So these guys aren't exactly corporeal. So the corporeal.
Corporeal.
Corporation.
I think we should just keep walking. I'm sure it's fine.
So what was the deal exactly again? That just me and Stella had to leave and they would be okay?
Yeah.
Was that it?
I believe that.
You would be leading them out of there, and they would supposedly be fine if as long as you didn't see them. However, the Queen of the Dead herself did say that she would be acting differently from how she normally does, and with how she normally acts, you've never once heard of her telling a lie. But if she was acting differently, who knows?
I feel like it's unlikely that she lied.
So could I? So wait, does inspiration involve you seeing people?
Inspiration?
Yes. Like bardic inspiration or whatever?
I think it's just a creature that can hear you, but I will check.
We're gonna bring the hate.
Who can hear you?
It's just hear you?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Stella.
Yeah.
Inspire these two.
What?
Inspire those two.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I guess I'll use my bardic inspiration.
To like
get him to move, I guess.
Wait, do you mean bardic inspiration or mantle of inspiration?
Whichever one gets them to move.
Okay, mantle of inspiration allows them to move, but you have to see them.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Don't. Okay, so I guess Luna just keeps on going then, and hopes that and just slow enough so that if they can attempt to follow along.
Okay. So you're going back uphill through the cave.
Yeah.
Okay. You feel the lulling, stagnant air of this cavern lift and start to move a bit more. You feel wind, and and you feel yourself exit the portal, walking out of the cave, and those two are behind you.
Let's walk all the way out. Let's walk a little bit. I don't want to risk just
So,
turning around.
so I guess we
I don't
walk.
want to be dumb.
So yeah, I guess we walk into like the where we
Not where we started.
No.
They're just gonna get bitten again like a bunch of
Okay,
idiots.
we walk a bit. We walk a decent bit away from the portal and cave area,
Okay.
and then I guess we turn around.
No, ask them.
No.
If they're really, just say, "Hey, you guys there?" You know.
Just ask.
Hey guys,
Okay,
welcome back
ask
to
them.
my Minecraft live stream.
So ask them if they're alive. We ask them if they're alive, I guess, as well.
You guys good?
Both of them simultaneously just say yes.
All right, epic. And now we can turn around.
Yeah, we do that.
As you turn, the wind blowing past you stops. They stop movement and start to disappear in a way that you've seen before.
Haha, we succeeded. Bet you didn't see that coming, huh? We're actually smarter than we look. That's not really saying much. We don't look that smart.
And the Archfey comes forth that had been posing as the Queen of the Dead and said, "You're much smarter than one person who's been in that scenario before. He basically, he went forth into L.L.G, the plane of the dead. He sang to the ruler of that plane to convince her to let him leave with his wife Eurydice, and as soon as her footsteps stopped, he turned and looked. He was not far. It was very amusing.
Yeah, like a total idiot. I mean, why wouldn't you think that through?
He thought he had been tricked by someone who was never known to trick anyone.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
So did we pass this story?
I'm so
I guess.
dumb. I should not have done that.
You did. Do you people want to stop now?
Yeah. I made it so I could jump down the stairs here, and that was a bad decision because these stairs are steep.
This person says, now that that's been done, I think it's time for yourselves on the material plane to actually awaken. So,
Wait, can we come do this again? This is so much fun.
if ever something happens that is to prevent you from being able to exactly progress in a normal way, we may seek you out again.
Okay.
Epic.
Oh.
This was so much fun.
This was fun. This was fun.
I really want to be a villainous sometimes. That would be so much fun.
Okay, cool. So we're ending it here for the episode?
Yeah.
So,
A green light shines from the grass around your feet, and you fall back down, and you just land suddenly and loudly back into the spots where you had been resting. You make a loud noise as you hit the ground, which wakes L.L.G, and that's
Stella's
where we're
just gonna
ending that.
scream, "That was awesome!"
okay, so that's gonna be all for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. Go check out my Twitch. We do more D&D there. It's fun.
Hey, can I say a thing?
Yes, outro, please.
All right. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Farewell.
Ernest says nothing.
That was so much fun.